Welcome to Mexico City. We are at Estadio Azteca, and it is time for some more quarterfinal action here in the Simulation Football League. The Tallahassee Pride invade Mexico City to take on the Aztecs. You're watching the Simulation Football League live on 11 Sports. Rich Pratchard, Stephen Hacker, and Chad Rowland on stats tonight. Stephen, how you see this game going?
How you doing, Rich? It's going to be a good game, man. Both teams had a heck of a season. I think we were talking about it pretty much in the pregame there, that both teams are probably going to come out looking to throw the ball, so it's going to come down to the secondary. And then you look down at the stats, the roster sheet, and you're like, man, both teams have a really good secondary. So maybe it's going to come down to the front seven and which team can generate more pressure on these quarterbacks here in this playoff game.
Both of these teams like to pressure the quarterback, but they like to throw the ball around. Two of the best quarterbacks in the SFL on this field tonight, and we should see some fireworks on the scoreboard. That's for sure. This is a rematch from last week. Last week, Mexico City and Tallahassee met in Week 13. Mexico City came out with the win, 40-34. So I anticipate Tallahassee's looking for a little revenge tonight, Stephen.
Oh yeah, they probably got the taste of blood in their mouth. They got punched in the mouth last week, so now it's time to come out ready to fight again. And you know what a great opportunity that they have now here to come back and hit Mexico City where it hurts.
All right, it is time for some quarterfinal football here in the Simulation Football League. We are getting ready to send this one into action. Mexico City deferred the toss to the second half, and they will kick off. And we are underway here from Mexico City. Kick goes into the end zone, touchback, and the Pride will come out on offense to start this one out. The Pride in their all-white uniforms with purple helmets, some purple trim going on there. Mexico City in their, I think in their teal. Tallahassee's offense, Christian Christensen at the quarterback. AJ Francis is the halfback. Hunter Jones, Grayson Willis, Ken Gossett, and Ethan Sneed, the wide receivers, and Jack Wall, the tight end. On first down, right over the middle, tipped and knocked down immediately. Good defense there by the outside linebacker, Coolio Diggs.
Yeah, good play there by the rookie. And I just want to shout out to Tallahassee right now because their shoe game is absolutely on fire. These all gold cleats they're wearing tonight, I love them.
Mexico City going again with their green jerseys, white pants, and dark helmets. Yeah, I like those gold. Those gold shoes are great. Mm-hmm. You're right. Under center, drops back to throw, has plenty of time, going to go right downfield. It's complete. Gets it down to the 40-yard line. Jack Wall, the tight end, with his first catch.
Yeah, and he's kind of hit or miss in these games. You know, some games he'll come out, he'll have quite a few receptions, and other games he kind of goes quiet. So we'll see what Mr. Wall has in store for us tonight.
Christian Christensen, we told you, Christian Christensen is 4,100 yards passing in season 13, second most in his career, or second most in a career for Christensen. That one knocked down, incomplete, trying to get it to Grayson Willis. That'll force second down and 10 now. Again, these two quarterbacks, Stephen, both of them like to toss the ball around a little bit. You've got Christian Christensen and Matt Wilson, both of them in the top 5 of quarterback categories, passing yards and completion percentage, but they're number 1 and number 2 in passing touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, Wilson's a vet. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's a great quarterback out there. And, you know, Christensen, Tallahassee trusts his arm. What a play there by AJ Francis.
Yeah, Francis caught that one and fell to the ground, but nobody touched him. He got back up and was able to get a couple yards on that. So third down and 8 now for the Pride.
And the Pride, again, they trust Christensen's arm. I think one game this season he had over 70 attempts. So, you know, again, they're not afraid to let him let it loose and throw the ball. And, you know, you have a veteran on the other side, Matt Wilson, like I said, a Hall of Famer. You know, he knows how to make good decisions and gets the ball to the right person at the right time. Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted. Running it back down across the 30, still going 20, 15, 10, inside the 10-yard line, down inside the 10, close to the 5, intercepted by Han Tiumi.
And a big cornerback out there on the outside, 6'2", has his eyes on the quarterback, sees where the ball's going, adjusts, and then goes up and makes a play. And a big return, almost took it to the house, man. That was a great play, a great effort by the Aztecs defense there.
Yeah, we told you about the quarterbacks, but we also said both of these teams have some good secondary players out there too. You know, especially Mexico City loading up their secondary with star players back there.
Yeah, and great corners on the outside. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Tayumi comes out with his first interception of the day. That's his 8th on the season. So now Matt Wilson under center. He's going to hand it off right up the middle. That's Bentley trying to get into the end zone, and he does! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mexico City.
The effort by Bentley there, I thought they had him down, and he just plowed forward and got 3 more and just drugged his way into the end zone. You know, here we are. Mexico City came out ready to go.
Yeah, one play after that interception, and Ray Bentley carries him into the end zone. Yeah, that was close.
That was really close. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if that challenge flag was going to come out. You're right. Yeah, his knee was close to being down. Let's see if they've got enough to overturn it, though. Ref 62 sticks his head under the hood, and we'll see what we come up with. Take a look at these replays.
That last angle, yeah. If they got that last camera angle that we got, not so clear on that one, but that one looking down at Bentley's front side, that was. I think that was going to give the best tell of the tape there to R62.
And they're gonna overturn it. They're gonna say he was down.
I think that's the right call.
Yeah, I agree.
So second goal on the goal line, you think? Yeah.
Yeah, second goal at the. I would guess they put it on the 1. Second and goal on the goal line. You're right on the goal line. Single back. That's Bentley back there behind Matt Wilson. Going to give it to Bentley again, right up the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown, Mexico City. And that, just give it to Bentley, put him up the middle.
Yeah, he just trucks his way in. You know, he probably wanted one carry for 1 touchdown. That would have been a great way to start the game. But heck, 2 carries and a touchdown. That's a great effort. And like I said, Mexico City look primed and ready. Looks like they ate their Wheaties this morning and they came ready for the game. And so Tallahassee needs to come out and play a little bit cleaner on their next offensive possession. Yeah,
Christensen, you know, his touchdown to interception ratio really isn't horrible, but he has thrown 28, now 29 on the season. Matt Wilson's a little more efficient than that, but still both of these quarterbacks throwing a ton of passes. And you're going to get interceptions when you throw that many. The Aztecs are near perfect at home in the playoffs. They are perfect since they rebranded to the Aztecs from the Santa Fe Gorillas, I believe. And they're tough out. I tell you, you know, Tallahassee has trouble at home or on the road in the playoffs, and Mexico City seems to be figuring these home games in the playoffs out. So Tallahassee's got a steep hill to climb here.
Yeah, and you saw on that graphic that one loss was only by 3 points. I mean, anytime you come in here to Estadio Azteca, it's a tough night. You know, everybody remembers when they have to go to Mexico City and play the Aztecs. It's a tough game.
So Christensen going to do it again from the 20, 4 wide, 2 on each side, single back. That's A.J. Francis. Going to throw it quick over the middle. That one's complete. It's going to be a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3, complete to Ken Gossett. That's his first catch.
Look at all them targets.
160 targets on the season for Ken Gossett. 2nd in the SFL. Matt Burnham from San Francisco had 167. But Gossett, again, 7,600 yards career receiving. And that is going to be a sack. Brought down by Mexico City's defensive tackle, Guapo Esteban. And we talked about putting pressure on the quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think that he was able to let go of it. I think they're going to call that an incomplete. I didn't sack. I'm not trying to correct you there, but I think that's all it falling incomplete.
Right, they fell incomplete. 2 wide right, 1 wide left, single back. Going to hand it off to Francis, trying to bounce it to the outside, and he is stuck. Nowhere to go for A.J. Francis. Thurgood Jenkins makes the stop. Force
Yeah,
a fourth down and punt.
another rookie, late week signing for the Aztecs, but stepped in there, made a nice play, and the front seven for the Aztecs has looked pretty good. Got the pressure there on the quarterback, made a big stop at the line of scrimmage on a third down, third and short, forces Tallahassee to punt. So again, Tallahassee came out not looking so sharp, and Mexico City is taking advantage.
That punt comes down around the 35, returned out 38, and Mexico City will go on offense first down and 10. And we'll see their first real drive here, Mexico City. Here's the offense for Mexico City, the quarterback, Matt Wilson. And he is huge season for Matt Wilson. 3,753 passing yards. Second most since season 7, which was his real breakout season. Needs 21 more touchdowns to pass Rocco Marconi for the all-time passing touchdown leader in the SFL. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say next season that's going to be Matt Wilson.
Oh yeah, no doubt. As long as he decides that he wants to come back and put on a uniform for another season, that there's no doubt that he's gonna pass that up. And I wonder how much of that resurgence of his offensive prowess. Mexico City did hire a new offensive coordinator this season, Stephen Molinek, and formerly of the Dallas Lobos, and he's been known as an offensive whiz around the league, and here he comes to Mexico City, and Matt Wilson's up the top of passing yards.
Yeah, we've got a player jumps offside, free play, but that one's going to fall incomplete. But it will be, I would imagine, an offside penalty against the Pride. Let's finish introducing the Mexico City offense. Again, quarterback Matt Wilson, halfback Ray Bentley. You've already met him tonight. Wide receivers Matt Gibbs, K.L. Barrett, Richard Montague, and the tight end, Mike Daggs. So that will be an offside penalty that'll step up 5 yards for the Aztecs. And they will repeat, I believe, second down. Less than a yard. Power I formation behind Wilson. Drops back to throw, swings it out to Bentley out of the backfield, and he gets out of the tackle. Can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a little bit. Third down and 1.
Michael Sprouse was there. He was ready for that play. It looks like Tallahassee is ready for that swing pass to Bentley. Mexico City really likes to throw to Bentley out from the running back position, and I think Tallahassee has done their homework, and they were ready for that one on a second and short. Stop them for no gains. Great job there by the Pride.
Back to that power I formation, and everybody else in tight. Third down and 1. Drops back, going to swing it out to Bentley again. And we got a penalty flag this time. He stopped short of the first down by J.R. Lawless. But let's see what the penalty is. It's going to hold against Mexico City. So when the Pride are going to decline it, it's going to force a fourth down and a yard. And I would imagine we will see the special teams out here for the Aztecs.
Good stand by Tallahassee there. Ooh, going to bring out the offense.
So are we trying the hard count, or are we going to actually run a play here? Let's see what we do.
Probably going to try to get on nerve.
Yeah, fourth down and 1. I have seen this work a few times this season, but this time they're going to take a timeout after that hard count. For those of you just joining us, Rich Pratchett, Stephen Hacker here with you in the booth. Chad Rowland handling stats for us tonight down in the truck. We appreciate that. And it is early here in the first quarter. Mexico City gets on the board after an interception and a Ray Bentley run into the end zone. 2 plays after the interception, they get into the end zone, get that 7 points on the board. And here we are, Mexico City forced to punt. Mexico City's punter, Henry Hocko. He's a Week 9 signing as well. Comes down around the 20, returned to the 27-yard line, and Tallahassee will come out first down and 10. For those of you that aren't sure about the SFL, that are just checking this out, each team has coaching staffs. They break down the film. They put in their game plan. put in their playbooks. That gets implemented. Each player, each star player on the team is represented by an actual person. They progress their player throughout the season, make them better. And we simulate these games. It's all controllerless. It's going to be a pass from Christensen out to the right-hand side. Good completion. Gain of 9. Second down and 1. Grayson Willis on the catch. So if you want to find out more about the SFL, go to simulationfl.net. Get in our Discord channel. We're coming up on the season 14 draft coming up pretty soon. So make sure you get out there and get involved quick.
Yeah, it's going to be December 14th that draft is, and I just it's a great time being in this league, and we're really accepting of everybody. So it's an open community, and that's one of the things I think is what makes the SFL really great is the community and the people that are involved in it. Is AJ
Francis breaks a bunch of tackles and he's going 20, 15, 10. He's got 5 touchdown. AJ Francis, man, what a run! He broke a bunch of tackles back there close to the line.
Great movement, good blocking up front. Read his blocks well, broke the tackle, and that sprung it for him. Monster effort by AJ Francis.
Yeah, and I'll correct not that. And he only had to break 1 tackle.
And that's a tough tackle to break too. That was Daggs trying to drag him down, but Francis just had too much momentum. He wouldn't be denied there, and he got the 6 points.
So Tallahassee trying to make a game of this here, getting to tie it up. I want to see a nice close game all night long. So the kicker for Tallahassee is Richard Douglas. He comes out. Holder's the backup quarterback, Curtis Young. The snap is there, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the extra point is good. So 6:49 left in the first quarter. We're all tied here in Mexico City. We'll take a break and come back. Don't go away, you're watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. We'll be We are all tied up here at Mexico City, 7-7 after a nice long AJ Francis run to get into the end zone and tie things up.
Yeah, 65-yarder. Thanks to Chad Rowland for keeping track of those stats for us.
So we talked about Stephen Mullinex a little bit earlier, Stephen. He's had a big effect on this Mexico City offense. They are, especially in points, they went from 6th in the league to 1st in the league in one season, gained 6 and a quarter points per game on their average.
A touchdown more, yeah.
Yep, that's right. So Stephen Mullinex coming over from Dallas. He left his ownership in Dallas, hands it off to Ray Bentley. Right up the middle, he had some room, gets about 7 on first down, 2nd down and 3. So yeah, he came over from Dallas after he left his ownership in Dallas, moved over to Seattle. And comes down to Mexico City as the offensive coordinator, has a big impact right away.
Yeah, and you saw pretty much across the board on all the major offensive categories that, they had a big improvement. I think I saw it was like 30-plus yards to their rushing yards per game. Just phenomenal guy. He's a wizard, offensive wizard. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to put together a good game plan. So Mexico City is very fortunate to have him. And with Alaska losing earlier today, they got to be thinking, man, we really got a shot this year.
So they swing that one out to Bentley, and he is stood up and stopped by Michael Sprouse. Gain of about 1, 3rd down and 1 now. Let's meet the Tallahassee defense. Defensive tackles, Hunter Norwood. The ends are Taekwon Hale and Kevin Bain. outside linebackers J.R. Lawless and Chris Young. The inside linebackers Succo Lomano. And swings that one out to Bentley again. He gets first down, spins, makes a man miss, gets it down to the 40.
What are you doing, Barrett?
Steps inside, gets that first down. Nice run by Bentley.
Almost tackled by his own teammate. But good patience by Bentley on the screen to wait for his blockers. Yeah, Barrett just came in there right at the end, almost knocked him out of bounds. But great patience by Bentley to get his blockers there to spring the big run and get a first down for his team on third.
All right, the rest of that cornerbacks, Michael Sprouse and Bernard Gooden, and the safety Sir Chappelle and Alex Bond. That's your Tallahassee defense. 2 wide left, 1 wide right, single back for Matt Wilson. Drops back to throw, throws it right over the middle. That one's tipped, incomplete. All picked off. That one floated around there. There's our bracket for the playoffs. Seattle won earlier tonight, so they will meet the winner of Atlanta-Baltimore. They will either host Atlanta, or if Baltimore wins, they will go to Baltimore in the semifinals. That's where we sit right now. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on. In the power I formation, Wilson going to swing it out to Bentley again. He's heading right upfield, spins out of 1 tackle, but spins out of bounds. Gain of 9, 3rd down and 1.
Another third down situation. They've been using Bentley a lot, man. I wonder if he's kind of getting winded here. I mean, this is exactly when you need Bentley, but they're throwing so much to him out in the flats that he may get gassed here pretty soon. See what they do right here.
Well, they like to throw Bentley the ball. They've thrown the ball quite a bit to him this season so far. Going to hand it to him this time. He gets the first down, gets out of the first tackle, but can't get out of that second tackle. He is brought down by Bernard Gooden, but that's enough for a first down. First down and 10, Mexico City.
That's exactly what you need right there. Move the chains, just get that much closer to the SFL red zone.
So first down and 10 now for Mexico City. 2 back set behind Wilson. 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Plenty of time. He's going to throw it right. That one's complete. It's going to be a short gain, only 2. 2nd down and 8. Make sure you go out and check Sector 6, sector6apparel.com, and get your SFL gear. There's quite a few teams that have their stores up. You see there, Queen City, Seattle, Vancouver, London.
I'm actually
Everybody's
wearing
got,
my Queen City jersey right now.
Are you? I haven't
sir.
gotten mine yet. Nice swing out to Bentley, but a great stop for a loss by Michael Sprouse. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, jersey's really comfortable, man. I don't know if I've talked to you about that, but yeah, it's super soft, super comfortable. I really like it. So yeah, I wear it every chance I get.
I know a bunch of the guys on Vancouver have their gear, and we are good to go for next season. Everybody's ready to go. Throws it right over the middle. That one's incomplete. Kind of threw it into traffic, but we do have a penalty, and that could be a pass interference because it was in some heavy traffic. Heavy traffic.
And the flag did come out kind of late. It wasn't early in the play. It was kind of there at the end. Yep.
So that will be a passing call and an automatic first down.
You got to be somewhere around the 10-yard line now, I would think.
So this is, down at the 15. First down and 10 at the 15. We're getting into Ray Bentley territory here. 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Up under center, Wilson hands it to Bentley, right up the middle. And he's going to get stopped after a short gain. Hunter Norwood on the stop. Gain of 2.
That's Lee Gallant. Yeah, they're giving Bentley a breather right now. That's the
that was Gallant.
Running back Gallant, yeah. And I was wondering, man, they were using Bentley there. He's back on the field, but they were using him a lot to get down into the red zone. And I was wondering when they were going to give him a breather.
We're going to swing it out to Bentley again, but Tallahassee has that one sniffed out. That's Bernard Gooden again on the stop. And I was talking about Bentley being a big target for Mexico City. He's the leader in receiving touchdowns for running backs. That is an SFL record, 11 receiving touchdowns for running back. He did that this season. And, Ray Bentley is a big target for those guys. Matt Wilson likes to throw him the ball. Trips to the left, empty backfield. Single receiver to the right, Dags on the left-hand side of that formation as a tight end. That one's complete, gets it up inside of 5, touchdown, Mexico City.
And as a wide receiver, I can tell you that was a tough thing to do, an out route, and he took it and turned upfield without going out of bounds. So a great throw by Wilson, great body awareness by K.L. Barrett to keep his feet inbounds as he turns upfield and springs a 15-yard touchdown.
That is a tough,
out of bounds, man.
A tough stop to make when your momentum's heading out of bounds, and you make that cut like that. You're right. That's a tough. So Mexico City, 6 more on the board with this extra point pending. Again, doing it through the air this time. Both teams have had a rushing touchdown, and now we get a receiving touchdown, passing touchdown for Matt Wilson. The kick is up and good. So 2:36 left in the first quarter, and Mexico City retakes the lead, 14-7. We're going to take a break and come back. You're watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. So Mexico City drives down to the red zone and throws a nice little 15-yard pass to K.L. Barrett to get into the end zone and take back the lead, 14-7. And now Tallahassee will come back out on offense at their own 20-yard line. Matt Wilson so far tonight, 8 for 11 for 47 yards and a touchdown. But Ray Bentley has, what's he got? He's got 19 yards, but he's got a touchdown. Not a lot of yardage yet, but check out, if you guys aren't here, if you're watching this on 11 Sports on Pluto or Zumo or DirecTV or wherever you are, if you want to get involved, get out to twitch.tv/11 Sports Next. And join us out here in the chat. Got all kinds of players and SFL people out here in the chat. Yogi Bar 60, HWJ 1512, Samaha, Realist Sense Kumbaya 24. I love some of these names.
Yeah, what about Pseudo asking what's the website for the Rich Pratchett fan club? I'll second that notion. I'd like to join.
As soon as we get the Pseudo Nakai fan club, we'll talk about that.
Okay, it'll be like a mutual joint website.
There you go. Nice run by AJ Francis for the first down. But
he's the biggest website in the world, man. I tell you what, those two of the most well-liked guys in the league, that thing would take off. I tell you what.
SimulationFL.net, that's it. There's a snap, hands it off to AJ Francis once again. But a nice stop by Nick Daggs. Only a gain of 2nd down and 9. Yes, Tallahassee does have a running back. They don't, and surprisingly, they don't use one, but he does run the ball.
He makes his appearance, and when he makes it, when he has an impact on the game, it's a big one. I think he had 165 total carries on the season, so not a whole lot of carries compared to 194 for Bentley.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing is you got Christian throwing the ball 4,100 yards on the season. He's thrown the ball 600 times. That throw right over the middle, that one's complete. That's enough for a Tallahassee first down. Ken Gossett on the reception. But if you're throwing the ball 600 times, that doesn't leave a lot of runs for your running back, but they're quality.
Yeah, of those 165 carries, he was averaging 4.6 yards a carry. So, well above the mark of where you need to be for a running back. So good production out of the running back. But yeah, they just like to throw the ball.
Back up under center, 2 wide, 1 on each side. Tight end to the left side of the formation. Christensen gives it to A.J. Francis. He's got a hole. He gets it up the middle. He gets it across the line to gain for a first down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Tallahassee. So good hole opened up by the offensive line. And we are at the end of the first quarter. Mexico City 14, Tallahassee 6. This is going to be a great game, folks. We'll take a break. You're watching the Simulation Football League live on 11 Sports. We'll be back.
Play, 2 seconds left. Can Seattle come back and win the game? Going long down the field. It's caught. Oh my gosh! It's caught! Mason Kirby has won the game for Seattle!
Tonight's Simulation Football League broadcast on 11 Sports is presented by APM Music, Production Music Library and Custom Music House, and brought to you in part by Fuel. Beyond Nation, visit the all-new SFLinteractive.net today. By Matt Doyle Designs, the official branding partner of the SFL, and by Media Tech Institute. Turn your passion into your profession. Aerial shots brought to you by AirViews, united by drone. Visit airviews.com to see more drone footage. Beautiful shots of the area around Mexico City. Haven't been down there, or haven't been to Mexico City for fun yet. Throw this one left, Christensen. That one's complete. And short of a first down, gain of 7, 2nd down and 3, Ken Gossett. Let's meet the Mexico City defense. Haven't introduced them yet. The tackle, Guapo Esteban. Defensive end, Thurgood Jenkins. Maybe I have introduced these guys. We'll do it again. Julio Diggs and John Adams, the outside linebackers. Inside linebacker, Nick Dack. Cornerbacks, Han Tayumi and Fran Ogawa. And the safeties, Pablo Zamora, Dags. That one is complete from Christensen to Hunter Jones. And that's enough for a first down. Tallahassee still driving. First down and 10 to Mexico City 28. Rich Pratchard, Stephen Hacker with you with a Chad rolling in the truck, taking care of stats. Appreciate you. Take care of that for us, Chad.
Chad's done a great job this stepping in on the stats. Great job.
Absolutely. Christensen throws that one left. That one's complete. It's going to be a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Ken Gossett on the catch. The Tallahassee Pride, a little trouble in the playoffs on the road. Stephen, they do well on the playoffs. I mean, on the road during the regular season, but on the road in the playoffs, they're all time. So they've got to, again, like I said, they've got a hill to climb. Christensen with a single back. That's AJ Francis. He goes left, breaks a tackle, spins out of another tackle, and another one, and gets the 1st down. Finally brought down by Pablo Zamora. But what's some moves?
I mean, that was a monster play there. Great effort by AJ Francis. He's showing up big tonight.
2 wide right. Nobody on the left-hand side for Christensen this time. Single back, AJ Francis. Mexico City showing pressure. Sits in the pocket, plenty of time. That one's complete and just short of the goal line, but that's enough for a 1st down. Jack Wall, but AJ Francis was hurt on the play. That could be trouble. I didn't see where the injury happened.
Was he blocking? I mean, what did he do there? Because I mean, he's been critical to the Pride's offense moving down the field. I mean, if they miss him or if he's gone for the game, I mean that's we'll see if the Pride's game plan can withstand that kind of hit, because that's a big loss.
So back up under center with AJ Francis on the sideline. There's a handoff going to the right, trying to get into the end zone, but he can't get through the line. That's Alan Urban, the backup halfback, stopped by Pablo Esteban. Or sorry, Guapo Esteban.
And good push up front, but just lacks a little bit of the explosiveness Francis has, it seems. Just not quite the same kind of back.
2 wide, again, single back. Urban up the middle, into the end zone, touchdown, Tallahassee. Alan Urban on the carry.
Yeah, that was a good execution there. The line did their job, made a hole for Urban to explode through, and he took advantage of the opportunity there. You know, he's going to be critical moving forward. Again, you know, Francis is kind of the piece that was keeping them going. So if Tallahassee wants to stay in this game, they're going to need that same momentum out of their the next man up, Alan Urban.
Yeah, you always got to be ready to go, and you always got to be ready to earn that spot. So this is going to get a chance to come out and show what he do.
And there was a great performance a week or 2 ago, and I'm drawing a blank on the running back's name, but backup running back came in midway through the game and had actually a really good performance to help his team.
The extra point is up and good, so ties it with 8:54 left in the half, all tied up at 14. And you know, we talked about it. This is going to be a back and forth game tonight, I think.
Yeah, both teams look like they have a good game plan here tonight. Kind of capitalizing when the other team maybe missteps and will force a punt or a turnover. And you know, both teams are looking really strong here tonight. So it's probably going to come down to the last possession. You know, who's got the ball last? That's what happened earlier today with Seattle and Alaska. Sorry, Alaska, but you know, that's sometimes in the playoffs, it's great coaches against great coaches, and that's just what it boils down to, is who has the ball when the clock expires.
So Jeffrey Daggs with a good return out to the 38-yard line. City 1st down and drops back to again inside. That's going to be a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2 by Ben. Little help here from the community. The back you're talking about looks like we said it was Ash against Sioux Falls. I didn't think he was a...
I can't remember who it was, but I'm remembering their performance.
Oh, back. Matt Wilson is brought down by Taekwon AJ Francis may return. Did you see that? Cramps. So they could get AJ Francis back.
And that would be a huge get for them.
Yes, it would. So on 3rd and 9 after the Wilson with an empty backfield, 4 to or right, 1 to the left. Gonna throw right. That one's complete, but can he turn it upfield? He cannot. Got it out there, Montague, but he couldn't keep his feet in bounds. So it is a game 4, 4th down and 5. And I would imagine we will.
He looks a little slender out there.
Yeah.
They need to put him on a weight program.
So standing back at his own 27, the punt is away. They're caught at the 28-yard line, first down, Tallahassee. We had a heck of an exciting game right before one.
No play. 2 seconds
left.
On
the last play.
Can
Let's
Seattle
take a look at that
come
last
back
play.
and win the game? Going long down the field. It's oh my gosh! It's cut! Mason Kirby has won the game for Seattle! Oh man! I can't believe it!
Seattle pulls it off with a long Mason Kirby. What a play. Christensen on down. You get complete to Ken Gossett for a 6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4. Man, that was a heart attack ending there, Steven.
Absolutely. You know, I didn't get to catch the whole game, but I was fortunate enough to see that play happen, and just the magic that this league provides, man. It was just phenomenal ending to a great game.
Gonna hand it to Christensen off the right-hand side. He's got enough for a first down. Gets it out to the 39, first down and 10. Tomorrow at 7, number 10, Houston. And at 9:30 tomorrow night, Atlanta at Baltimore. Those games will decide what's happening next week, Tuesday. Tallahassee, the winner of Tallahassee, Mexico City against the Denver-Houston winner next Tuesday night. And that he's for a loss, trying to get it on Urban. He is still in.
And I think Esteban's trying to become Urban's new best friend. Just a couple of times now, he's met him in the backfield for a nice play. Three-man front now for the Aztecs.
Throw it deep down the right-hand side. That one's complete down to the 40-yard line into Mexico City territory. Out of bounds at the 38, first down and 10, Tallahassee.
And good arm loose coverage. Grayson Willis just finds the hole in the zone, and CC delivers a strike, moves the chains.
It's first down and 10 from the 38. 2 wide left, single back. The throws it right over the right-hand side. That one is complete again. Down inside the 20, inside the red zone, and a first down for Tallahassee. Grayson Willis on the catch.
Yeah, 2 straight first downs now, and Tallahassee's found a little bit of a rhythm. Mexico City's got to clamp down here and keep him out of the end zone.
It's all tied up at 14, 5:20 left in the half. Two wide, one side, single back. Gonna hand it off to Urban up the middle, and he makes the man miss. He gets out to the 13-yard line, gain of 5, second down and 5. You know, they're missing a little bit with AJ Francis out, but Urban's doing a pretty good job of keeping up.
Yeah, Urban seems like he's kind of finding his rhythm now, getting a couple of snaps, getting a couple of carries, and he's kind of finding his way.
Dropping back, throws it right over the middle. That one is complete. That's enough for a first down. Gets it to Hunter Jones.
Yeah, soft zone coverage there. Slant route, Hunter Jones, easy first down. Just an easy pitch and catch. They can do that in their sleep. It'll be interesting here on 1st and goal from the 3. I wonder if they're going to try to use Urban here.
So Urban's the single back, 2 wide, 1 on each side. Christensen with 5 on the line. They're going to give it to Urban. Tries to go up the middle, and he is hit quickly and stopped. It's going to be a short gain. Second down at the 3.
Shan Varner, the owner of the Chicago Wildcats, jumped in my DMs, and he was like, hey, man, it was Enrico Bovino for Chicago who came in for Ash Odom whenever he got hurt against Sioux Falls. So Urban needs to channel his inner Bovino and get in the end zone here. And
oh, nice hit. He had a to get into the end zone, but Pablo Zamora came up and closed it down pretty quick.
Big hit by the safety. Nice effort to keep the running back out of the end zone.
So third down and goal now. Yeah, one more stop for Mexico City, but third down and goal. They've got 7 in the box. Look, run from Urban. Christensen's trying to change the play here. He's going to throw it, drops back, throws it into the end zone. Tipped and incomplete. Great job by the Mexico City secondary. I think that was Han Taumi, but yeah, there he is, Han Taumi on the tip.
That's a tough task right there. Mexico City sent a blitz. They were aggressive there. Taumi had Gossett one-on-one, and Gossett's a legend, man. That's a tough guard, but Taumi was up to the challenge there and holds Tallahassee to 3 points now.
So that is again, that's a Mexico City defense. The way that Tallahassee was driving down the field, and Mexico City holds them to a field goal attempt. Hold is down, and it's good. 3:05 left in the half. Tallahassee takes the 3-point lead, 17-14. We'll take a break and be back. You're watching the Simulation Football 11 Sports. Tallahassee drives down, ends up with a field goal. They have to settle for a field goal after a good goal line stand by Mexico City. And they go up by 17-14. Nice 67-yard drive by Tallahassee. Jeffrey Daggs on the return out to the 33. First down and 10 Aztecs. Get out there and follow us on social media, all your favorite social media platforms at Simulation FL, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you use. Get out there and follow the Simulation Football League and keep up with what's happening, especially coming up to the draft for season 14. Matt Wilson swings it out to Ray Bentley. He makes a couple men miss. He gets a nice gain out past the midfield, out into Tallahassee territory to the 42-yard line. That's why they throw it to Ray Bentley.
And when he picks up a head of steam, he's really, really tough to bring down. He's like a little wrecking ball. And it's, if you can get him as soon as he's got it caught, he's a little bit easier to drag down. Once he's got 2 or 3 steps to get up some momentum, that's a tough tackle.
So far, Bentley has 60 receiving yards on the game on 7 receptions. Looking to throw, going to go to Bentley again, but he is going to be stopped after a short gain, hit hard by Sir Chappelle. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
I think the Pride secondary has done a good job covering that route. Bentley and the Aztecs have had great success running that play, and the Pride have done a really good job of slowing it down here.
That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this half. Tallahassee 17, Mexico City 14. We'll be back. You're watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. Don't go away. Back here, 2 minutes left in the half. Mexico City with the ball, 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw, going to Bentley again on the left-hand side, cuts it upfield, makes the first man miss. Nice spin move, gets in the first down. Just a little extra effort by Ray Bentley, gets that first down and keeps the sticks moving for Aztecs.
And the clock's still ticking, though. I'd like to see maybe a little bit of urgency there, but, they needed the first down, so it's a good job there. See what they draw up here on first down.
They do get the ball back, coming back out of the half. Back in the power I formation. Looking to throw, goes to Bentley again, but Tallahassee's got that pretty well covered. Michael Sprouse on the tackle. Loss of 1. Tallahassee got off to a slow start this season, going 2-2 in the first 4 games, but then strung a bunch of wins off to end the season until they met up with this same Mexico City team last week. Lost that one 40-34 in overtime. That was another heck of a game, and this one's turning out, looking to be the same.
Yeah, and again, both teams have really good coaches here, guys that know what they're doing. They know how to implement the schemes that they want, and it just shows here on the field, man. Like I said, Mexico City has some plays that they like to run, and it seems like Tallahassee kind of schemed for that on defense, and it's looking really good for on the defensive side for them tonight.
Matt Wilson, flag on the play, throws it right over the middle. That one's complete. Right over the middle. Complete to Matt Gibbs. Gets it out to the 27, but we'll wait for the flag. And that's going to be an offside against Tallahassee, so they will decline that penalty, take the result of the play, 1st down and 10, Mexico City. Matt Gibbs, another mid-season signing, week 7 signing. Here getting on the field, making an impact.
Yeah. Very, very active in Discord chat, went out, reached out to some owners, and was able to end up on the Aztecs team. And, it's another example how you go from the couch to the field.
Get out NFL.net and join the Discord community. Now's the time to do that if you want to get involved. Throws it over the middle. That one's complete. Down just short of the goal line to KL Barrett. They're going to hurry up with 42 seconds left on the clock. Now, Wilson under center, drops back, throws it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs. Quick work by Matt Wilson. Throws it to Dags, the tight end.
Haven't got to call his name here tonight, but Wilson and Dags actually have a really good connection that's gone on for about 3 or 4 seasons. So it's just they know how to run these little tight routes like that, and Wilson really trusts Dags down the end zone. And Mike Dags' favorite hashtag is, I believe it's throw it to the tight end.
Well, shoot, as a tight end, Mike Dags has 938 yards on the season, 6 touchdowns. So, they utilize that tight end. He's their leading receiver coming into this game.
Yeah. Montague's got the touchdowns, but yes. Dags has the yard.
So Mexico City, look at this, put points every week, 40s and 50s every week. 6 40-point games in 2017, 2 in 2018, and now they're up to 9. What do we call that? The Stephen Mullinex effect?
Yeah, the Mullinex effect.
Is that what we're calling that?
Yeah, that's a great name for it, I believe. It's nine out of 12 weeks scored 40 plus.
So it's hard to
Amazing.
it's hard to lose when you score 40 plus points in a game, especially if you've got a defense that's worth their salt at all. And Mexico City definitely has that.
Definitely.
So trips to the right, single receiver left. Christensen this time under center, looking to throw. Has plenty of time, goes left. That one's complete, but steps out of bounds after a loss. Ken Gossett had to come back to that one. 2nd and 11.
Seven seconds. We'll see if Tallahassee steps on the gas or they just try to run the clock. Still no AJ Francis. He needs to drink some pickle juice and eat some bananas and get rid of those cramps, man. You need to get back out on the field.
That's right. I'm hoping we see him after halftime. Get in there and get those cramps worked out at halftime. Urban goes up the middle, but nowhere to go. He's stopped by Nick Daggs. Brings up 3rd and 11. The clock's still running. I'm guessing that's gonna do it. I don't know that they'll run another play. 10 or 11 seconds left on this clock. We'll see if they get this one off.
And you may have noticed that we've called out quite a few Dags here tonight. A couple on defense, one on offense, and yes, they are related. Oh, and they do run the play as the clock expires.
Throw it downfield. They get it behind the defense. That one is complete. Gets it down to around the 50, but that will bring us to the end of the first half. Hunter Jones made a good effort. Couldn't get free. So the end of the first half, Mexico City 21, Tallahassee 17. And there you go again, Hunter Willis making a good effort. Just couldn't get there.
Yeah, and Mexico City was kind of playing loose, and the play was there. If Hunter Jones could have just broke the one tackle, he might have taken that to the house. And you saw the big play to end the game between Alaska and Seattle. So you got to play hard every play, because at any given moment, these stars can take it to the house.
So Tallahassee really winning the stats game. 179 yards passing, 102 yards rushing. Mexico City with only 20 yards rushing and 127 passing, even on time of possession. But that turnover from Tallahassee, that really hurt them. Made a short field and let Mexico City
right now.
That's right.
Probably the game changer right now. It's what's given Mexico City that lead that they have right now. The injury to Francis, it was only a few drives, but I think that the difference was there. Urban's done a good job filling in, but he's not Francis by any means. I mean, look at this run right there. I mean, you're not gonna get that kind of run from Urban.
No, AJ Francis. I mean, and in short duty, he's got 89 yards and a touchdown, and he hasn't even been on the field for 2 full quarters.
I'm still amazed by the footwork right there by Cale Barrett. Great work down the sideline. I just, as a receiver myself, knowing how many times I watch myself go out of bounds on that particular route, to see him stay in bounds and turn upfield and take it to the house. I like that play. It's great footwork, great effort by the Aztecs.
Well, I tell you what, watching that replay of Urban get into the end zone, he had some nice moves. He kind of got skinny and got between some defenders, but he was carrying that ball out there in the palm of his hand. That's a little dangerous. That's how you fumble the football.
Yeah, and tonight, said both teams earlier. I said it. Both teams are kind of capitalizing when the other team misstepped, and so definitely a fumble on the goal line. Not what you want to do. Give up that valuable scoring opportunity. So definitely there. Maybe something the coaches need to tighten up, and hopefully somebody saw it. And hey, dummy, adjust your grip. Hold on to that ball.
And here's where I'm looking for in the second half from Tallahassee is some pressure on the quarterback. The Tallahassee defensive line, they've got some work to do, and they've got the potential to put some pressure on the quarterback, and I'm hoping to see some of that from the Tallahassee defensive line. Rich Pratchett, Stephen Hacker, and Chad Rowland on stats tonight. back here at Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. And the second half is underway. Kick comes down at the 10-yard line. Jeffrey dabs it out, tries a spin move, gets out just past the 30 to the 31. First down and 10. The best rivalry in the SFL, maybe? Tallahassee and Mexico City. Tallahassee leads the series 7-5 of all time. And again, 6 of the 12 meetings, half of these meetings have been decided by one score. And I'm afraid that may be the case tonight. I'm not afraid, I'm hoping. It's close like that.
Great.
2 backs set. Then going to hand it off to Bentley right up the middle. And he gets stopped after short gain. Suko Lamano on the stop.
And for Tallahassee to get pressure on Matt Wilson, they're throwing a lot of swing and screen passes, and I think that's intentional. I think they want to get the ball out of Wilson's hands and let the receivers make a play. But if they can get ahead, maybe force Wilson to take deeper shots downfield, I think that's when they can generate the pressure.
Bentley with another inside handoff. Stopped once again by Lamano. Gain of 2 more, 3rd down and 6. This team has been playing, or these teams have been playing each other since before Mexico City was the franchise brand. It was Santa Fe, the Santa Fe Guerrillas, back in 2015 when they had their first game. And so this rivalry has been going on for a long time. That one is complete and enough for a first down. Mike Daggs on the catch.
Yeah,
First down and 10.
Did you see the hit by Chappelle though?
Yep, but Mike Daggs, he can handle it. 6'7", 265 pounds.
Big boy.
Yeah, he's built to handle some punishment.
He can probably give some out too.
Trips to the right, single receiver left. Tight ends on the right-hand side of the formation. He's got 4 receivers on the right. Drops back to throw. Plenty of time. Throws it over the middle. That one's complete. That's enough for a Mexico City first down. That one complete to Francisco Gonzalez. Throw by Matt Wilson into traffic. Puts it right where Gonzalez can pull it down. First down and 10 at the 42. Power I formation behind Wilson. Gonna swing it out to Bentley. Spins to the inside, makes his man miss. Gets it down at 30, down to about the 25. We'll call it the 24. First down and 10 in Mexico City.
I think that's the first favorable swing pass they've had today, where you look at the screen and all the defenders on that side of the field were off the line. They weren't ready for a short pass, and Bentley had a head of steam, and he's tough to bring down when he has a head of steam.
Yeah, that was Bentley making moves and making men miss after the catch. 2 wide, 2 backs. Looking to throw, throws it left. That one's complete. It's going to be a 6-yard gain to KL Barrett. 2nd and 4.
And pressure by Tallahassee there, Rich. I don't know if you caught that, but Wilson just got it out of his hands. I mean, that was a bang-bang play. Just got the snap, took a couple of steps, and fired that thing out. But Tallahassee was there.
Looking to throw. Goes to Bentley out of the backfield again. Spins and makes another man miss inside the end zone. Touchdown, Mexico City. Ray Bentley showing why he has the SFL record for receiving touchdown back.
Reliable hands, and he's just a playmaker. They run these particular routes, and they just get him out there where only he can make these kinds of plays. Not only he, but he's really dangerous out there on an island like that, taking on a defender one-on-one. I'll take Ray Bentley.
So Bentley had 2 receptions on that for 36 yards and a touchdown on that drive. Thanks, Chad, for those stats. The hold is down, the kick is up, and it's good. So 7-2 left in the third quarter. Mexico City 28, Tallahassee 17. We'll take a break and be back. You're watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. So thanks to Ray Bentley and some good swing passes from Matt Wilson, the Aztecs get back into the end zone, extend their lead to 28-17, 7:52 left in the third quarter. They're going to bring that one out of the end zone. Only get it at 18. That wasn't a great idea.
Starting from the 18. Tallahassee, man, they got to send out Francis. I hope hopefully Francis got whatever it was worked out during the half. No, I see Urban right there, number 30. Maybe these cramps are a big deal for Francis here tonight.
Two receivers, single back for Christensen. Hands it off to Francis, lowers his shoulder and gets a couple extra. He's going to gain 7. Second down and 3.
Second and 3, though. You can open up your playbook here. If you want to take a shot downfield, it'll still be a third manageable. But if you're going to take a deep shot, you can't turn it over. But this is a down that you can kind of throw away. If you want to take a big shot, you can do it here.
Going to go to Francis, or going to Urban again. No gain. Tackle made by John Adams. Third down and 4.
Now you have to get it here. You got to have that trusty play, maybe a slants or maybe an out route at the top of your screen. We'll see if the slot receiver runs an out.
2 wide left, 1 wide right. Christensen to throw, plenty of time over the middle. Nice catch in traffic. Gets it down inside the inside or close to the 40 to the 42. Sorry, I'm tripping all over myself on that one. Ken got the catch.
And all slants is a good play to throw out if you want to try to find a mismatch. And just good recognition by CC there. Found the open receiver, made a good throw. You can trust Ken Gossett to make that play all day.
First down and 10 at their own 42. Christensen gives it to Urban. He's got a hole up the middle. He's going to gain 8. Second down and 2, stopped right at the midfield stripe. Mexico City, one of only 3 franchises with 70 all-time wins in the Football League. Tallahassee is, along with Queen City. They're up 540 points in their point differential. It is just huge. That's not a testament to their offense. You think that's a lot of points to score, but that's a testament and able to keep these other teams from scoring. It's a first down for Tallahassee.
Very, very storied franchise here. One of the league favorites. They got, great ownership, great coaches, great players. I remember the first game that I watched when I joined was actually a Mexico City game, and Ray Bentley was actually extremely active in the chat and was talking to me, and that's kind of how my career started, and that's when I decided I wanted to join 2 years ago or so.
So Urban with a 5 on first down, 5. If you look at the roster for Mexico City, especially on the offensive side of the ball, they're very loyal team. Matt Wilson's been with them 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Bentley 6 years. Cale Barrett 6 years. Richard Montague 6 years. Another run by Alan Urban gets it out to enough for a first down. Now Urban's starting to warm up, Steven.
Yeah, not dynamite, but effective.
Yeah.
Moving the chains, again, missing that extra gear that Francis has, but Tallahassee's doing a great job in the trenches, controlling the point of contact and giving Urban plenty of room to run.
Looking to throw. Christensen has a little bit, dumps it off to his check now. And he's going to gain 3. Jack Wall, the reception. And don't forget about our games tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Houston at Denver, 7 o'clock Eastern, 9:30 Eastern, Atlanta at Baltimore. That'll decide the next couple games. Tallahassee, the winner of Tallahassee, Mexico City, that's this game, will take on the winner of the Denver-Houston game next. That is enough for a first down. Grayson Willis on the catch, and Tallahassee keeps moving the stick. First down and 10 inside the Mexico City red zone at the 17.
And I don't want to commentate or curse anybody here, but I think a touchdown, what you need if you're Tallahassee. I don't think you want to settle for 3. I think you got to go and you got to get points. You got to get the 6 here.
Yeah, they've been stopped one time already. Short drop, pass time, throws that one right, but they're going to say he caught that one. Second down and 6, gain of 4. Well, I didn't think he got a foot down, Steven.
Yeah, and you see the difference there. You know, K.L. Barrett, when he runs that route, actually has room to turn up field. And just, you know, there, I don't know if it was the timing or the throw, but, you know, not quite the same production as what Mexico City gets.
So 2 wide, 1 on each side, single back. That's Urban. Has time, throws it right over the middle, trying to make a move to get that first down, but just can't get out of the grips of that Mexico City defense. Ken Gossett on the catch. That's 66 yards so far today for Gossett. Third down and 2.
And 9 for 66 is a good day. Not saying anything bad, but if 14 for 107 at this point in the game, I think any wide receiver would love to have that stat line. And that's a running back.
2 wide left, 1 wide right. Christensen takes the deep drop, pump fakes, throws it over the middle. That one's dropped. Get it to Jack Wall. And he had good coverage, but it hit him in the hands. He just couldn't haul it in.
And he's been targeted quite a few times tonight. You know, like I said, generally he's kind of hot and cold. Some games he gets a bunch of targets. Other games he's really, really quiet. And he's had his number called quite a few times. And probably the biggest opportunity he had, he dropped it. And that's very unfortunate for him and his team.
So Mexico City defense comes up big again and forces a 25-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up and good. 2:33 left in the third quarter. Mexico City 28, Tallahassee 20. We'll take a short break and be back. You're watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. So Tallahassee is held to a field goal once again by the Mexico City defense. Mexico City's defense kind of getting stingy down there in the red zone, Steven.
Great stand by this Mexico City defense. I mean, they've really been the game changer for Mexico City tonight with the big turnover and the return by Tayumi, and then, you know, just keeping Tallahassee out of the end zone twice whenever, you know, they were well within scoring range. Definitely shouldn't have had to settle for the field goals when they did, but, you know, Mexico City stood strong tonight, and that's how championships are earned.
Now, here's what I was talking about earlier on about the front line of the Tallahassee Pride. Hunter Norwood and Taekwon Hale combined for 30 sacks so far this season. They're both tied for 4th in the Simulation Football League, 15 each. And we just haven't really seen that tonight. Nice spin moves again from Ray Bentley. Gets it up for a first down at the 42-yard line, first down and 10. But in their defense, they're throwing a lot of swing passes out to Bentley and getting rid of the ball quick.
Yeah, that's I think, like I said, I think that's kind of part of their game plan. They don't want Wilson to get hit. They want him just to make the right read, get the ball out of his hands as quick as possible, and let the playmakers make the plays. And Bentley continues to do that here tonight. And it's just the difference right now between Bentley and Urban. You know, it swings heavily in favor of Mexico City. They can kind of grind this game out, and Tallahassee just needs something explosive on offense.
It's first down and 10 now. Aztecs dropped by Wilson, going to Bentley. He tries to spin out of that tackle, but could not get out of the grips of Bernard Gooden. No gain, second and 10.
Great effort, little tap on the helmet there after a well played play. You know, again, tackling Bentley out in the open field's very, very tough to do.
Second down and 10. Going to go to Ray Bentley again, up the middle. Gets it out just to midfield. Gain of 7, third down and 3.
Third down and 3.
Yeah, so Bentley so far only has 30 yards or 30 yards on the ground, but he's at already 115 yards receiving on the day.
Small purpose yards.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt Wilson on the delay to Ray Bentley up the middle, and the ball's on the ground, and it looks like Tallahassee picked it up.
Huge.
Wow.
Yeah. Did they say Mexico City fell on it?
I don't think so. I think Tallahassee got it. Yeah, Tallahassee came up with that ball.
Wow. Oh man, the shovel pass, which you don't see very often, kind of a risky play. It actually worked, and then Bentley had room to run and fumbled, and very unexpected and very, very fortunate for the Tallahassee Pride.
Taekwon Hale comes up with a fumble recovery. We go to Urban up the middle. He's got room. He's going to get it out close to midfield to the 49, but that's enough for a first down. Yards on first down for Urban.
Yeah, and I think he's converted. I think that was his 5th first down that he's converted here tonight. So they keep going to him, and he keeps moving the chains. And again, it's not explosive, but it's effective, and it's working very well. Now Tallahassee just needs to put something together and build off of that running game that they have.
First down and 10 now at the 49. Too wide right, drops back to the throw. Christensen with plenty of time, goes right. That one's complete, nice catch, falling backward. Hunter Jones, gain of 8, 2. Threw that right through the defender's hands. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Mexico City 28, Tallahassee 20. An exciting ending to this game, folks. Stay around fourth quarter. We'll take a break. You're watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. Back here to start off the fourth quarter. Tallahassee with the ball, second down and 2. Urban, the single back, going to go to him again up the middle. He's got enough for down. And, Urban has come out. We were talking about him taking the places and kind of stepping up, Steven, on his last drive. That touchdown or that drive and a field goal for Tallahassee. On 6 carries, he had 40 yards. He's doing pretty well stepping in. He can't do as well as Francis, but he is doing well. Throws it over the middle. That one's complete down inside the 20-yard line. And Tallahassee into the red zone. Ken Gossett on the reception.
Nice throw. Clean pocket. Plenty of time. Nice strike. Moves the chains. And on the day right now, 16 carries for Urban, 67 yards, so averaging right about 4 yards a carry. Inside the red zone, though, Tallahassee hasn't looked that great. They need to score some points.
Pump fakes, throws it over the middle. That one's complete.
There
Going toward
he
the end
is.
zone, and there he is. Touchdown, Tallahassee. Mac Gibbs. No, what's that? Hunter Jones. I flip-flopped my rosters there for a second for some reason, and I lost track of where I was. Hunter Jones into the end zone.
Big play, good block downfield, and we got ourselves a ball game, man. It's been close all night, and Tallahassee needs to keep it close. Like I said, I think if they want to get the pressure on Matt Wilson, they're going to have to force him to throw deeper routes. Right now he's just checking down, throwing little slants, throwing out to the flats. They got to make him take a shot downfield if he's sacked.
Going for two, Christensen with Urban behind him in the backfield. They're going to go to Urban up the middle, and he is not going to get the stop short.
Like it.
But it really doesn't hurt them bad. They still would have been, a field goal short. They would have had to get a field goal to win. So it's still a one-score ball game. It's still a 3-point ball game. Mexico City 28, Tallahassee 26.
I maybe understand if Francis is on the field, but there has to be something else you can draw up in that moment. Given the circumstance of the game and what it means, the implications for your season, I think you could have done better than that. But, live and learn. Die on the down. You'll play, you got to recover and come out and play better on this drive.
Good return by Jeffrey Daggs out to the 35, first down and 10, Aztecs. And I'm guessing Ray Bentley's going to come back out here with a little attitude, trying to make up for that fumble.
Yeah, a little extra aggression. I think deservedly so. He needs to come out and earn his keep, because that last turnover was critical, and that hurt him bad.
Wide left, single receiver to the right. Matt Wilson to throw right over the middle. That one's complete. Nice throw by Matt Wilson right over the top of the defense, right into the hands of Richard Montague. First down and 10, Mexico City.
Yeah, good. Man, the coverage was there. Just a great throw in a tight window. Only a few quarterbacks in this league can make that throw, and I think two of them are in this game here tonight.
So Alex Bond, started off the season. He was right there with Montague. Started off the season strong, 9 interceptions, but he hasn't had an interception since September 1st. Another throw right over the middle, that one to Daggs. That's enough for Mexico City. First down to the 41-yard line, first down and 10, Aztecs.
And I was going to say maybe he hasn't had an interception because nobody's thrown at him, but the previous play somebody threw at him. So kind of held my tongue, but I figured, hell, why not throw it out there and get a laugh.
Two wide right, single back. Matt Wilson gives it to Ray Bentley. He gets it out 6 yards. Second down and 4 to the 34.
And I think that's what you need to do. Mexico City right now should milk the clock for all it's worth. Try to keep your positive momentum going, but definitely milk the clock, keep the clock running as much as you can.
Matt Wilson to throw, going to swing it out to Bentley again. Turns upfield, nice spin move, gets out of the first tackle, but cannot get out of the arms of Michael Sprouse. Gets it up to the 32, third down and 1.
Earlier in the game, they had to sub Bentley out. They were using him in a similar fashion. They better be careful and not tire him out, because they still got a lot of field left.
Looking to throw again. Wilson under pressure, and he will be sacked. Back at the 38-yard line. Big sack by Taquan Hale. We were just waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, finally, made Wilson have to go through his progressions. The first and second progression wasn't there. He did have Bentley open in the flats, but he wanted to take a shot, and unfortunately, he got sacked there. And great pressure up front by the Tallahassee Pride.
Big stop by the Tallahassee defense. Forces a punt by the Aztecs. Henry Hacco. Down inside the 15. Brought down at the 13. So when we come back, Tallahassee will have the ball. First down and 10 from their own 13. We'll take a break And be back. You're watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. Tonight's Simulation Football League broadcast on 11 Sports is brought to you in part by Nation's Best Football, helping NFL, college, high school, and youth players to help secure the bag. By ScoreStream, official live scoring app of the SFL. By Sector 6, custom esports jerseys and apparel in the exclusive SFL shop provider. And by SpyGoat, dedicated to the craft of audio. Aerial shots brought to you by AirViews, United by Drone. Visit airviews.com to see more drone footage. That's AirViews, AIRVUZ.com. Right back here in Mexico City. This is a close one, guys. 28-26. Mexico City up on Tallahassee. Tallahassee back on offense. First down and 10 from their own 13. Christensen under pressure, trying to get out of the pressure, and he is sacked. Mexico City returns the favor with a big sack to start off this drive.
Yeah, it brought a linebacker on a blitz, and the extra guy just gave them that push that they needed, and gets the sack on Christensen. Looked very uncomfortable in the pocket, just had nowhere to go. And great job, and now it's even tougher uphill battle, now at their own 5-yard line.
So yeah, now at their own 5, deep in their own territory. Second down and 18. Going to give it to Urban up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to get a few yards. Third down and 14 now. Again, the bracket is starting to form here to get to the championship. Seattle won earlier tonight against Alaska, so now we're waiting for the winner of the Atlanta-Baltimore game to see who finishes that one out. The winner tonight will face the winner of Houston-Denver. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up fourth down and 14, and Tallahassee will be forced to punt. You know, this could flip field position a little bit, Steven.
Yeah, Mexico City should have very, very favorable field here. The sack on the last drive took them out of field goal range, but they do have a pretty good kicker in Cole Varner. He has some range, so 50, 52 is not a problem for him. But you get up outside of that, 55 probably can't hit that. So on the return, they should almost be, or will just about be, in field goal range.
Yeah, Varner's long on the season's 54, and if I'm not mistaken, he's hit that twice so far this season. So that is.
And wind
doable.
Conditions do play a factor. Doables, but they could be taken into the wind here.
And then you've got Jeffrey Daggs returning punts, so he gets a good return out to the 38, but we'll take a break and be back Don't go away. The fourth quarter. Well, we will stay here for this one. We'll stay here. It's too exciting. We can't go away. 28-26, Mexico City. Mexico City at the Tallahassee 38. And they're pretty close to field goal range right now. You're right, Steven. First down and 10. Going to swing that one out to Bentley again. Turns that one upfield, spin move, then gets out of a tackle and gets down close to the yard to gain. Second down and 1 at the 29. And Ray Bentley putting on a clinic tonight for these running backs out of the backfield receiving the ball.
Yeah, I think earlier this season, Ken Gossett had like 25 receptions in the game that CC threw like 70 times. I think Bentley is trying to surpass 25 receptions here tonight as a
Power I formation, again to Bentley,
19.
to the left-hand side. Spin move, gets a first down to the 26 line. First down and 10, Mexico City. So yeah, what's Bentley right now has 17 receptions for 130 yards. I think before that one, he had 17 for 130 and a touchdown. That's 7.6 per reception.
He's at 18 now. I'm keeping track of that. He's going to get to 25.
Throws it over the middle. That one's complete. That one is all the way down to the 10-yard line. First down and goal. Complete to KL Barrett.
Yeah, boom. Just read the play, knew right where to go. The slant route was open. Took the yards, took what the defense gave him, and set up a first down. And now you're at the 10. And looks like the yellow line, even though unofficial, is on the goal line, so that they're going to have to score from the 10 here.
Single back. Ray Bentley. Everybody else in tight. Going to go to Bentley again out of the backfield. Spins around. Oh, and he gets hammered by Michael Sprouse. He does get 3 on the carry or on the catch, but and I don't know that was Bentley. That was Lee Gallant once again backing up Ray Bentley.
Got Bentley back out there now, though. He got his quick breather.
Bentley's happy he wasn't on a field for that hit. Gonna go to Bentley again, though. Turns it upfield, makes a spin, trying to get out of that tackle. He gets out of the first one, but slowed him up enough for Sir Chappelle to come up and finish him off. Gets it up to the 5-yard line. Third down and goal now for the Aztecs.
Total, he's at 20. So 4 minutes left, man. I think he can get to 25 at the rate that they're going, dude. Is he going to get past 25? Let's see. I'm interested. Here, come on a swing. Throw a swing pass. Come on, Wilson.
4 wide for Wilson this time. Long count. We're going to drag that play clock down. Going to give it to Bentley right up the middle. And he is stopped and hit hard. Nowhere, not very far to go. Chris Young comes up and makes that. No, that wasn't Chris Young. That was J.R. Lawless comes up and makes the stop.
Yeah, the Week 9 signing was a big play there. Filled the gap, stepped up, made a big hit. And shout out to Lawless. I've seen a lot of his work, in the Discord channels, and he does a lot of social media stuff, makes graphics for the league and posts around, and great content that he pushes out almost daily, it seems like. So great job by him, and it's noticed by a lot of people in the league. We really enjoy it, and that was blocked.
Low snap gets blocked.
Oh.
So Tallahassee keeps it at a 1-score game. 28-26. 2:57 left in the game. We'll take a break. You're watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. All right, back here, big blocked field goal by the Pride keeps them in the hunt here with a 1-score game. If you aren't in the chat, get out to the chat. Twitch.tv/11sportsnext and get involved with all of these crazy SFL players and supporters. Jack Wall's out there, realist since Kumbaya 24. Krunox is out there. Hike the Earth. Pablo J. Zamora, True Shot Caller. Xander Gold. C. Pundy. HWJ 1512. Xander Gold again. You know, I appreciate all you guys being out there and taking this game in. It's huge. Garden White deep down the middle. That one is complete all the way out to the 30-yard line, and things are moving for the Tallahassee Pride. Get out to simulationfl.net and check things out. If you're just finding this on 11 Sports, you can check out everything. Nice catch down the sideline by Ken Gossett. Gain of 7, second down and 3, but stays in bounds, keeps the clock rolling.
And I think I see AJ Francis on the field. That is
Oh,
AJ.
that is. Yep, you're right. AJ Francis back in the game. That could be huge. 2 wide left, single back, throws it over the middle. That one's complete.
Oh.
No, incomplete. Could not hold on to it. Grayson Willis trying to hold on to it, but a big hit by Pablo Zamora knocks it loose.
This is crunch time. You need to make that play right there. And you know, Grayson Willis usually is a sure-handed receiver, and just drop that one. That was a big one. You know, that would have helped your team tremendously. Big third down.
Yeah, big 3rd down and 3 here for the Pride. Changing the play. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Short drop goes right. That one's complete. That's enough for a first down. Spins to the inside and stopped. Grayson Willis. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Mexico City leads this one by 2, but Tallahassee driving. Don't go anywhere, folks. Never know how this one's going to end. We'll take a break. You're listening or watching the Simulation Football League on 11 Sports. Two minutes left in this one, folks. Mexico City with only a 2-point lead, and Tallahassee on the move at the 47. First down and 10. Christensen to throw. Gets it over the middle. That traffic, and that was caught. And that's enough for another Tallahassee first down. Ken Gossett. Nice throw by Christensen in traffic.
You need a big play? Well, just dial up Ken Gossett.
160 targets this season for Gossett. Just throw him the ball. They've been throwing him the ball all season long. 118 receptions. First in receptions.
Oh.
That ball tipped around, still bouncing around, incomplete. Falls incomplete. Mexico City really could have used that interception there.
And the ball was bouncing around in a sea of green jerseys. Just nobody could get their hands on it.
Boy, Mexico City really at risk here of losing that perfect home playoff record since they've become the Aztecs. 5-1 all time with the franchise, but since they rebranded to the Aztecs, they've never been beaten at home in the playoffs. Under pressure, Christensen goes right. That one's complete. Steps out of bounds just short of the first down. Brings up 3rd down and 11. Grayson Willis on the catch.
How about that? 6 wins over teams that made the playoffs the last 2 seasons on the road. But then, yeah, you hit on it earlier, Rich. You know, then they get in the playoffs, and then on the road, they're 0-4 all time and on the road. That's kind of an odd thing. That's an odd situation.
Are they overcoming the nerves in the playoffs? That's the deal. You know, that you get those nerves in the playoffs and get psyched out on the road, and especially coming into a place like Mexico City with the fans and the crowd noise. Going to go to AJ Francis, goes to the right-hand side, and he spins, and he gets the first down, and we're going to see Mexico City call their first timeout Gets it down to the 12-yard line, first down and 10, Tallahassee.
And it's the extra 4 yards. So at the end, that's a great block by 78. But it's about the extra 4 yards. That spin on 29 had to have Dags bring him down. But that extra 4 yards is the difference between Francis and Urban.
Yeah.
And again, Urban was very effective all night. Did a great job filling in for Francis tonight. But that you just see the difference.
Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Francis back there by himself in the backfield. Going to go to Francis, trying to bounce it out to the outside. He's got a little bit of room. Gets it down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line, and Mexico City will take their second timeout. 1:15 left on the clock. And Francis now, just at 99 yards now on 9 carries, and he's only been in the game. He's been in the game for less than half the game, I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe 2 quarters of work, but probably not.
2 receivers left. Single back. Christensen to Francis again, going to the right, spins out of the first tackle, but finished off. 3rd down and 3, and Mexico City takes their last timeout.
Man, my hairs on my arm are standing up, Rich. I just started thinking about the Seattle-Alaska game, and I'm like, oh, man, are we about to get one of those? Oh.
Off right up the middle to Francis again. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tallahassee.
That was big.
Wow.
That was big. Not settling, not having to kick the field goal is big for Tallahassee. Because Mexico City can't go down now and kick a field goal. They have to.
Yeah, that does make it a touchdown. A touchdown can't settle for a field goal.
That's right.
So if Tallahassee wins this game, they will, we will have a new SFL champion this year. Somebody that's never won a championship. Again, if you're not out in the chat, get there. It's going a little crazy in the chat. The extra point is up and good. Tallahassee now with a 5-point lead, 33-28. So get out to the chat, twitch.tv/11sports next. And join into the conversation about this game and how it's going. All kinds of players for both teams out there, Tallahassee and Mexico City, and just tons of SFL fans out there checking things out. But again, these teams have never won. Denver, Houston, Tallahassee, Atlanta, Baltimore, and Seattle. They have never won a championship in the SFL. So unless Mexico City can pull this one out, we've still got the chance at a new SFL champion.
Yeah, and Mexico City has won, and Alaska lost earlier today, and they've won 3, and so it's anybody's ball game.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see if Mexico City gets knocked out here, which one of these teams is going to walk away with their first ever SFL championship.
Trips to the right, single receiver left. Matt Wilson by himself with the shotgun. Steps up, just dumps it over the middle. That one's tipped incomplete. Boy, that was a scary pass. Trying to get it to Matt Gibbs, but just into traffic. So again, tomorrow night at 7, Houston at Denver. Tomorrow night at 9:30. Stick around for the closeout of the quarterfinals, Atlanta at Baltimore. And I don't think I spoke right when I was talking about the Tallahassee win being the rest of the teams left in the playoffs. Denver, Houston, Tallahassee, Atlanta, Baltimore, Seattle. None have won championships. So unless Mexico City pulls this out, we will absolutely have a new SFL champion this season. Again, empty backfield in the shotgun. Matt Wilson steps up, throws it over the middle. That one's tipped and incomplete, trying to get it to Richard Montague, and just could not fit it in there. Knocked down by Gooden. 3rd down and 10 now for the Aztecs.
And it seems like on these longer reads, these deeper routes, that Wilson kind of gets happy feet, has to move around in the pocket a little bit, and I think that's affecting the throw.
Yeah, he is stepping up in the pocket a little bit early and just kind of looking a little uncomfortable. Throws that one, and then that one is complete. That's a much better throw. Set his feet, and delivered a good strike to KL Barrett. First down.
They're going to spike it.
They're going to
Okay.
spike it. Yep, stop the clock. 44 seconds left to go. 3,753 yards passing on the season. Again, most since season 12 for Matt Wilson, or since season 7. Sorry, for Matt Wilson.
I look at the top right of that graph. 29,707 career passing.
That's why he's in the Hall of Fame right there.
That's right.
Back up under center, single back. That's Ray Bentley. Tallahassee showing pressure, but they drop back, throws it over the middle. That one's tipped, incomplete. Almost picked off. That would have ended it. Alex Bond. That
looked like that play that they ran for Mason Kirby in that Seattle Alaska game. Wasn't that a deep post like that?
Yeah, very close. Yeah, you know what? And I think Matt Wilson has hit his 30,000-yard mark today. He needed 243 yards today to hit 30,000. He's got 272 at this point. Throws that one over the middle. That one's complete. Going to the tight end, Mike Daggs.
And then some more.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
30,000.
They're going to spike it and stop the clock. Yeah, 30,000 yards. Ineligible receiver downfield on the spike. Oh, that's because he hit his... It was illegal touching, actually. He hit his lineman.
Butt. Wow.
Yep. Wow. I've seen that once before. That's a killer.
That's a whole new meaning to like butt fumble right there.
Yeah.
What is that?
So that backs them up out of field goal range for sure.
Oof.
I mean, they were out of field goal. They were on the border to start with.
You can't have a field goal anyway.
No, you can't. You're right. 1st and 15 now. Trips to the left, single receiver right. Matt Wilson, again, right down the middle of the field. Gets it to Daggs. 2nd down and 6. They're going to keep rolling. 17 seconds. Trips to the left. Wilson throws it again. That one's complete.
Hurry up.
Down inside the 30 or inside the 25 to the 23. 8 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, he's going to spike it. Come on, Wilson, spike it.
And he spikes it with 3 seconds left on the clock. 3 seconds left. Down by 5. Got to go into the end zone on this one, Steven.
This is it.
Can we have 2 games in a row? 2 games in a row decided by a touchdown pass on the end of the game. Can we have that?
I'm ready to jump through the ceiling, man. If this thing happens, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose it.
Here we go. Trips to the left, single receiver right. Wilson in the shotgun. Tallahassee only rushing 3. Throws that one. That one's complete, but that's gonna do it. Not enough. And Tallahassee comes into Mexico City and pulls off the win, 33-28. Big win for Tallahassee, advancing in the playoffs. Their first road playoff win. Wow, look at those stats. Tallahassee,
exactly what we expected.
Wow.
Just all the passing yards. Maybe didn't see the 177 on the ground for Tallahassee, but we expected big numbers in the passing. But 506 on the day. That's a big number, especially to come into Mexico City. And, like we said, they have a great defense, tough defense, well put together playbook. And to come in here and drop 500, that's a great day. Great team there by Frank Gooden and his coordinators, and great execution by his players on the field today.
So those 2 field goals that Tallahassee got actually made the difference. And while we were worried about that for Tallahassee getting stopped, but making those 2 field goals and Mexico City getting one blocked, that makes all the difference.
Yeah, and it was kind of a crazy game. I mean, the turnovers, it wasn't a bunch of turnovers. It was just kind of the timing and like the result. The Tayumi interception got him down early, got Mexico City down to like the 12 or something, and just, gave Mexico City a shot to take the lead early. And then, the blocked field goal. And then I believe Tallahassee took that particular drive down. I think they got a field goal out of the block So it's just, some of the opportunities that were presented by those mistakes were critical to these teams.
AJ Francis, the halfback who only played half of the game, comes out with player of the game, 109 yards and 2 touchdowns. Huge game for him, 2 receiving yards. But the rushing touchdowns for AJ Francis just kind of sealed this one for Tallahassee. Congratulations to the Pride coming out and showing up big here in Mexico City and breaking that winless road playoff streak. We will absolutely have a new SFL champion this season, folks. So make sure you don't miss any of it. Again, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we are back on the air here on 11 Sports, so make sure you get back out here. Steven, any closing thoughts tonight?
Oh, man, it's just an excellent season. This will be my last broadcast of the season, so just wanted to say thanks to Mike Daggs and Cameron Irvine for giving me the opportunity to be here, and appreciate you guys listening into it.
Yeah, my last broadcast of the season also, but what a heck of a game to go out with.
Absolutely.
I want to thank everybody for joining us, everybody in the Twitch chat, everybody on 11 Sports, wherever you happen to be watching. I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. So we will close it out tonight. For Chad Rowland back in the truck handling stats, you did a great job, Chad. Thank you again. For Stephen Hacker and Cameron Irvine back in the studios, Rich Pratchett saying good night, folks. We'll see you next time.